Welcome to Roughing It with Ruth, the channel where everything is a bit rough around the edges. This video is just going to be really short today. I want to talk about how I find other people to hike with, because sometimes that's not such an easy thing to do. And I would really like it if you would share your own thoughts on how to find people to hike with, particularly if you're a new hiker or you're in a new area and you don't really know anyone and you don't want to go hiking on your own. Please leave those thoughts in the comments below because we can all learn from each other. So, of course, the very first way that you can find other people to hike with is by going on the internet. If you have an internet connection, that is a great way to find other people to hike with. The number one thing that you can do is to just search for hiking clubs in your area. For instance, fairly close to my area, there's the Johannesburg Hiking Club, the Footprint Hiking Club, there's the Mountain Club of South Africa, which has various different divisions for Gauteng and KZN and the Cape all over the show. A lot of these hiking clubs will actually have calendars on their websites listing the hikes that they are going to be doing, and you don't always have to be a member in order to do the hike with that hiking club. It might just cost you slightly more than it would cost a member of that club. And of course, if we're talking about the internet, a fantastic way of finding other people is social media. This is one thing that social media is actually really good for. Things like Facebook and Meetup can be really beneficial if you're looking for groups to hike with. The one thing that I do want to say about hiking with people that you find on social media, especially if they are asking for some type of fee from you, you do need to be really careful, because I have seen just in the area where I live, there have been people who organize hikes in the Fairy Glen Nature Reserve, very close to me, or the Groenkloof Nature Reserve, or one of the other nature reserves around here. And those people are actually not very good hikers, and they do not take care of the people that are hiking with them. They do not obey the rules of the nature reserve. Many of the nature reserves actually do have rules about the maximum number that can be in a group. And some of them will actually charge you quite an exorbitant fee and give you like a free bottle of water, when in fact the entrance fee at the nature reserve is very minimal, or maybe even free in the case of nature reserves such as the Moraletta Kloof Nature Reserve. So if you do find a group on social media, just do a little bit of research about them and do a little bit of research about the place that you're going to, and see if you can find some other testimonies that make you feel a bit better about that particular group, because you do get people out there that are just out to make money. And in South Africa, you get flat out criminals as well. So do just look after yourself if you're going to go for that particular route. Of course, one of the greatest things that I find is that if you first join a hiking club or you find some people to hike with on social media, once you've gone on a couple of hikes with them, then what tends to happen is you make friends with some of the people that you've hiked with, and then you have a much larger pool of people to call on if you're wanting to arrange a hike. So you don't need to always rely on the internet, but the internet can be a really great place to start if you're in a new area or you don't have a lot of hiking friends or you're just starting out hiking. It can be a really good springboard to get you into that community. And that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more.